If you want to believe everything that AMD is telling you about the 9070, the 9070 XT, and then what we're going to be talking about here, the 9060 XT, then you can feel free to do this. But I'm just being real with everybody here. No company nowadays is honest when it comes down to marketing. They all use psychological hacks in order to hook you and get you excited for things. And I'm not going to talk negatively about AMD because the other day I had to private a video from the amount of attacks that were being left like towards me on a personal level that were just like, I don't understand why we were talking about me. So this AMD RX 9060, first, I really want to clear something up. What I said about the marketing tactics, I run a business, so I understand what I am speaking about here. I want you to, I'm not going to like say anything negative about the 9070 or the 9070 XT because I'm very excited and I want AMD to succeed. I don't think anybody on this planet, you could be the biggest NVIDIA fanboy ever to exist. And even you would hate NVIDIA right now. They are making everybody's life a nightmare. Not just people in the gaming scene, people running PC building businesses. We can't build computers. The partners with NVIDIA are complaining, like MSI, Gigabyte, Asus, etc. They're all complaining about this because they can't sell graphics cards. Like companies like EVGA. EVGA went out of business because they weren't able to make money with NVIDIA graphics cards. The reason MSI, Asus, and all these other companies still exist is because they're selling motherboards, they're selling laptops, they're selling monitors, they're selling mice, they're selling keyboards, they're selling like all kinds of different parts in the PC space. So while I want AMD to succeed, man, I just cannot believe that I can't believe the stream or video that they put out the other day in regards to everything. So like the Super Bowl is a really good example of this. Like the advertisements that you see at the Super Bowl, if you go and watch them, they all use they're very good at using psychological hacks in order for you to create some emotional. They create an emotional attachment to the advertisement that they're creating for you. Google was really good at this for their Super Bowl and their AI phone and whatever their phone thing. Like they did a really good job with the commercial, and then the Doritos commercial, they did a really good job with that. But this right here is a leak in regards to the 9060 XT. Look, man, I genuinely want AMD to succeed. I really, really do. But it breaks my heart that they're not releasing anything that can compete with NVIDIA's higher end stuff, because that's really what I care about. I just wanted the benchmark numbers. I just wanted to see the frame rate inside of video games. I just wanted to see that kind of stuff, and we didn't get that. And to everybody about to say, oh, they showed the percentage increase from the 7900 to the 9070. Look, dude, that is a psychological hack to make you excited to see a 21% increase for a graphics card that's only going to be let's just say $500 to $600 from AMD. From AMD, you and me ain't going to be paying that. You and me are going to be paying $1,000. The 5070 is still $1,500 even after the ridiculous joke of reviews that we got. The 5070 is an absolute turd bucket. Do not buy it. If you're even watching this 10 years from now, save yourself like $1,000 and get a 4070. Well, the 5070 will be irrelevant in 10 years, but you get my point, dude. Get a 4070 if you're even considering a 5070. You're just pointless to get a 5070. So that percentage boost, man, we're not talking like we're not talking about a 4090 that's capable of getting like 200 FPS inside of a game, getting a 20% increase. That's like 50 FPS more from, or whatever, the 5090 in comparison. You get where I'm going with this. So the lower the number, the percentage is going to be lower. Okay. There's a reason they did not show us FPS. They're not stupid, dude. That was a very well put together presentation from one of the like top companies on planet Earth. Okay. Every single second of that video was done intentionally to make a sale to people. They are using psychological hacks. Every good advertiser does this, including NVIDIA, including Intel, including Sony, including Microsoft, including every other shit bucket company out there nowadays releasing broken ass products and broken ass games and telling us we're getting something nice and cool and special and we're all super hyped up, hopping on hype trains. I really want to be excited for all this stuff, dude, but I just can't get excited for it. I've just been lied to so many times at this point. It's not We went from the games lying to us and gaming companies releasing broken ass products or broken games to us that are pretty much unplayable until we get like 10 different updates in order to finally make the game playable, to now tech companies are doing this. And we're talking about all companies. Okay. So to all the TikTok brain rot people that are not able to comprehend what I just barely said, let me put this in simple terms for you. Like 80% of the companies, businesses that exist on planet Earth nowadays suck. They suck. They mislead you, they lie to you, and they use psychological hacks in their marketing and advertisements to get you excited for something in order to buy it. And then you, the consumer, buys it, and it is not what you expect it to be. End of story. Okay? So does that make sense to you? It's not just AMD. It is all of them. How many of you have bought a TV? Serious question. How many of you have bought a TV within, I don't even know how many years at this point, okay? How many of you have bought a TV and actually not had to adjust the settings when it got to you? I'm guessing you had to. For Samsung, it's like True Motion, or is that LG? Whatever. They all have their own freaking AI motion thing where it basically does what DLSS does. It takes 24 frame per second video and it like enhances it up to 60 frames per second. And it's done this way for like football fans and sports fans that are watching like sports on their nice big new shiny TV. So it's nice and fluid. It's disgusting to look at, dude. And then they have these contrast enhancers. Just looks like a blown out freaking brightness overlaid on stuff. HDR. So that highly depends on the quality of the TV. But for the majority of us, I'm guessing you're like me, dude. Like I can go and buy any TV that I want, but I don't buy the freaking $5,000 option because it's pointless. All right. I prefer my monitor to have the OLED. I don't care about my TV being an OLED. I just don't care. Okay. So anyways, all the settings and stuff, man. You know, I think you guys understand where I'm going with this. So this was the numbers. I mean, they were on screen. I was just rambling on about stuff that I wanted to ramble on about. So this right here is a 5070. We're not going to go over each and every single one of these articles. We are going to go over this one because this one's the 9060. But the 5070 point blank, pros and cons at 1440p frame gen is still good, perfect size for SSF builds. It's slower than the 9070 cards promise, and it's smaller. It's a weaker GPU than the RTX 4070 Super that it's replacing. So we're talking about the 4070 Super last generation graphics card that's literally $1,000 less is better than the new 5070 that is literally $1,000 more. So just ignore it and don't buy it. This right here, 9070 and the 9070 XT, or hold on. So the 9070 and the 9070, Jesus Christ, the 79X100. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. I got Joe Biden mouth right now. Okay, so see, this is where I don't, again, never claim to be some tech genius wizard. I really don't care about this stuff, dude. I did not go to school to be some tech genius that likes to leave comments in YouTube videos. So I'm not like some super intelligent tech comment leaving wizard, okay? I like to build computers. I understand how computers work. I like the gaming side of the PC stuff. I am a gamer. I like to play games on my PC. I do not care about how many transistors and boost clock speeds with my peak AI tops and accelerators. I don't give a shit about that, bro. Okay? I really don't. If I can look at it and I see, okay, this one's higher than this one, that's great. That's all I care about. All right, man? So obviously I understand some part, like the compute units, I understand. Obviously more compute units is going to be better. The accelerate more is going to be better. I understand this, but if you asked me what a compute unit does, 0% chance I could answer that. It's a compute unit. It computes. That's what my response would be. All right. So, the 9070 XT. All right. So this is where I was looking for. So the 7900 GRE And then the 1440p Ultra settings. This is the 9070 XT. It's 38% faster in gaming. So native 1440p Ultra ray tracing performance. You see so this took, I actually had to pause the stream to figure this out because I'm just really stupid. But maybe there's some other people that are on the same intelligence level as me. So 100%. This is the 7900 GRE right here. But when we come down to the 4K, where's the 4K? So the 9070. Okay, I feel kind of fucking stupid right now. I kind of feel dumb. I didn't see this part. So 1440p, 38%. And then this is 4K, 50% almost, or 40%. See, I didn't see this part. 6800 RTX 3080 is faster. See, this is the part that I saw. This is what I was talking about, the 20%. So I wasn't like lying, or I wasn't like wrong, but I honestly thought that was applied to both of them. All right, well, I feel that because that's actually pretty nice. That's pretty wild. But anyway, so we're gonna come over here. This is Gamers Nexus's review of the 5070. As you can see, dude, it's an absolute turd bucket of a graphics card. I have Linus's video open as well. I really can't. I respect Gamers Nexus and what he does. He clearly has an insane work ethic to do this for people every single time that a graphics card comes out. So because of that, I'm not going to steal his video and claim it as fair use. All right. And reacting to it. I'm sorry if you expected me to do that. But anyways, man. So this is the 5070. Point blank, he said the same thing as Linus. It's terrible. Just don't get it. The 5070, the 4070 Ti Super. That was a bad one because that's actually one that is good. Okay, so the 5070, the 4070, 4K. I don't think anybody's gonna. I mean, it's a 5070, so actually, epic pause moment. But this is pretty much the story in the 5070. Actually, oh my god. So I was just gonna say the 5070 loses to some of them, and this is one of them. So you get my point. But the productivity, however, it does start to get a little bit different. However, not $1,000 worth of a difference. Okay. And thermals and power. This is a very warm graphics card as well. So keep that in mind. So yeah, the 4070. I mean, Gamers Nexus literally starts his video out that way.
Lies and reviewers shouldn't.
I really don't want to steal his video, man. He clearly puts a lot of effort into his content, so I'm not gonna claim fair use and steal his video reacting to it. Point blank, all I'm saying here is that I don't understand how the marketing tactics that these companies are using is not considered fraud at this point, because it's not like it's just one company saying something as a mistake anymore. Like, this is full on blown. Like, this is going to go down in history. If AMD cannot gain market share, then this is just going to continue. But hopeful, because I really am hoping that the 9070 and the 9070X, you can go, what Linus even said this. I'm actually really happy that I just brought this up, because he said the same thing as me. And it was towards the end of his review. He was at the NVIDIA event, and basically when Jensen said the 5070 was gonna perform like the 4090, he whispered to one of the people that was there with him, I'll believe it when I see it, and I can't find it, but it's towards the end of the video. Go watch his video if you want to. And he basically said the same thing with the 9070 and the 9070 XT. So like, look, man, I understand that a lot of people are upset. I understand that a lot of people are angry with the PC hardware, tech, and just the market in general at this point. Like, if it's even somewhat related to gaming or PC or anything, dude, it's like, it sucks right now because it's like games releasing trailers. You don't get excited for them anymore because 90% of the time the trailers are bullcrap. And even the trailers that aren't bullcrap, they release some trailer that's like made with CGI. So it's not like misleading or lying to you because it literally tells you not in-game, actual in-game footage, but it gets you excited. It's intentionally being created to create that emotional connection with it. Okay. So there's, I'm not going to continue on, man. I really hate that I even have to explain myself. I don't understand how, like, why do people attack? Like, I just don't understand that. Like, why, like, if you're upset, like, leave that comment, man. I don't care. Like, I love to see feedback from people and hear what people think about stuff. But dude, don't come at me and attack me on a personal level. Like, yes, I struggle with high functioning autism. I think I make it pretty clear that I struggle with that, man. I don't put on a fake face for people. I don't pretend to be somebody that I'm not. I also struggle with bipolar disorder, dude. So yes, there are times where I may seem a little spazzed out, and I may seem a little crazy. I don't know how else to explain that. But dude, it's because I'm sleep deprived. It's just like I didn't like ask to be born with this crap. I wasn't like, oh, hey, God, please bless me with these things so that I can have no friends throughout my entire life and be bullied throughout my entire life. And then finally find something that I think is great, YouTube, and then finally have people bullying me in the comments now. Like, I understand, part of the job. I have other channels that I've had to deal with this on. But as of lately, again, I get it. People are upset and I get it. People are angry. But don't take that shit out on me, bro. You know? So, like, the other channels, I don't really get that. I've had it at periods when people are upset, and I get it, man. But it just, like, still doesn't make sense to me why people attack me on a personal level. But I'll catch you guys down in the next one. Let me know what you think about all this stuff. I really hope, I genuinely do, man. I really hope that AMD can get some market share. It's kind of hard for them not to, you know. It's really going to come down to, this is actually, I want to make I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole on this one. This video is already pretty lengthy. But I want to make a video on this because I can't be the only one that thinking this is the simplest resolution or solution. I don't know which word I'm supposed to use there. It's one of those. Shows my intelligence level. I don't understand how these, like Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, and all these e-com stores, like, there should be some sort, like, NVIDIA should set some, like, law, I guess, or Amazon should set some like rule on their website to where, okay, GPU supposed to be $2,000. You can't charge more than 50%. Hold on. That's a stupid amount of number. Because that's an expensive graphics card. So whatever, you get my point. Like, they should limit how much you can actually sell the stuff for. You know what I mean? Like, because it's literally a meme. Like, it's actually a joke. Like, and this isn't me just like upset and angry, like saying it's a freaking joke. Like, it's literally a joke and people are creating memes from it. Like, it has gotten to the point where you just go to Amazon and it's like a fucking meme. It's like a $2,000 graphics card. It is a meme for that to be listed at $8,000. Like, it's just like, dude, how stupid can somebody be to buy that? Like, you cannot be that desperate. Like, I want the 5090 for work. And this is why I'm really sad that AMD isn't going to try. This may be the entry or a way for them to get traction on the market to bring a higher end graphics card, which would be awesome, because it's very clear that NVIDIA does not give a subsingular FU about any of us, period. Okay, like, so hopefully I made my point clear in this, since it was longer. The video I made the other day, I literally privated it because whatever, I was, again, I was sleep deprived, and even rewatching that, I was kind of whatever. I guess I could kind of see how people would not understand what I was saying. But yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff down in the comments. Peace. I really hope I'm not going to have to line up the audio because OBS is lagging. That doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on with my computer right now. Please don't get corrupted.